All right, so let's get this party started. This is an improv video. As usual, I'm riding solo here. Dorothy's going to be upset that I left her out on this one. Sorry, Dorothy. She's actually in a yoga class, I think, getting her yoga on. So I wanted to get this. I want to do this video. Sometimes it's easier to do videos and talk as opposed to write, long explanations. So I'm going to do my best to. I'm going to do my best to give you a written all these notifications are coming up that should be off. I'm just waiting to check my volume here to make sure it's good. I'm going to do my best to give you. All right, there we go. So I lost it. Hang with me there. All right. So I was just saying that sometimes it's better to explain and talk than try to write. I was going to write all this explanation out, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll just talk. It'd probably be a bit more efficient. I'm all about efficiency. So I'm excited. We haven't done a team step challenge before, and we're always trying to do something new and different and to keep you guys interested, to keep you motivated. And it's exciting for us too. I'm not one of those people that needs to do or is interested in doing the same thing time after time. Our team step challenge went absolutely fantastic, and we're definitely come back to that. Did I say team? Our partner step challenge went fantastic, and I thought we're definitely going to come back to that. But I thought, why not break up in teams, and we'll see how that goes. So what I've done here is I put your names on these little pieces of paper. We have a good number. There's 8. So that's 2 teams of 4, which is pretty cool. So I just kind of scrambled these up. I'm going to call the names out, your names out there, and you're going to make a team. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to separate you in 2 teams. You guys are going to pick a team name. And then just as usual, you're going to fill out the chart like we've done in the past. I'm going to post the chart on the private group, and you fill in your steps, and then we'll tally up your steps. I think it'd be cool for you guys to make your own groups, like our private groups in Facebook, as we all know. So if you make yourself a little group, you guys can talk back and forth a bit, develop some relationships in our community a bit more, and you can pick a team name. And I think it'll be fun getting to know each other a bit more. That's why I thought the team thing will be cool. Everyone likes to be part of a team, and you guys are gonna have your own team. I love your team names for the partner step challenge, so that was cool. So I'm looking forward to whatever names you guys come up with. One of the things that always comes up is entering your points. When can you enter your points? You know what, like, this is always the honor system. That's what we work on. It's the honor system. I mean, we're not going to regulate any of that. I mean, it's really all up to you. We're not giving away hundreds of $1,000 prizes. We're which would be nice, but I don't think it's really for fun. It's for participation. It's for inspiration, motivation. It's to build our community, get to know one another a bit. And I think that sometimes we worry about those things a little bit too much. If you need to post the next day, then post the next day. I mean, the rules are, the rules should be you post on the same day, and that just makes the most sense because it keeps you accountable for that day. And if we don't do it that day, we get a little bit lazy. We procrastinate. We say, "Oh, I'll do it the next day," which means maybe you'll say, "Oh, I'll do my steps the next day. Or I'll do double the steps and cut them in half," or whatever it is. But what I'm saying is, it's the honor system. I mean, use your own discretion. It should be that day. Everyone should put in their points that day. I'm not quite sure if there's a way for us to regulate that. But I trust you guys. I trust the teams, and it's like I said, it's not about anything other than to have fun with it. And sometimes we give away prizes, sometimes we don't. Maybe we'll do another video with Dorothy at the end to wrap things up. But it's really not anything about. It's not about anything other than having fun and enjoying yourselves and doing things different to keep things fun and interesting. And that's it. So that's what I want to say about adding points. I mean, a question comes up, which is fine. I love questions. And I thought I'd address that from the get-go. If you need to, I mean, you should have your points in that day. And if you miss it that day, then you miss your points. I mean, that's how it would work in any other reality other than true form reality. So you guys are going to have your team names. And you're going to put I'm going to make a little chart. It's going to have your name, and it's going to have your your team name and the date. That's how it usually goes. So then we can separate the team names and add them up. And this time we're going to put your name in there because maybe we'll have a little prize or a name mentioned for who had the most steps on your team, maybe something like that. I think it also keeps you accountable. One time we did a little challenge where it was just teams, or I think we did it together and you didn't enter in your name. And I think it offers a bit more accountability if you know that, at least we know that if you're entering your name, or if you're putting up your points, or if you're doing them each day. I think accountability is such a powerful thing, and that's why we're doing these things within our group. So being a part of a group and working towards one goal, you know, is important, and that accountability means so much. So that's what that's going to look like. I'm going to pick the team names here right now. I don't know if you can see that. Here's my little scratch paper. A little less fancy than what Dorothy's got going on. So I'm going to mix these up here. And then we're just going to pick names. So I'm going to look at the screen. So you can tell I'm not looking. There was one point when I was a kid, I wanted to be a magician. But I wasn't very good at it, so I did something else. All right, so I'm going to pull, we'll just do the top four. The top four, this is Karen. So Karen, and we got, here's the next one. We got Dallas. Should I have some music in the background? Some drum rolls. This is Fallon. And then the last one for this team, let's just call it Team A for now. Diane. Okay, that's Team A. And Team B is going to be Chantel, Lisa, Louise, and Vanda. All right, so those are your teams. Super excited about it. I love these little things. I don't know why. So those are our team names. Maybe you guys want to get together in your little group, pick a team name. I think that'd be cool. We're gonna start Monday. This video is going up Sunday. I'm hoping on Sunday morning. I hope you guys get enough time for Sunday to prepare and get ready for your little challenge. You also have your food to prep, and Dorothy does a pretty good job of that. A great job, actually, of telling you what exactly to prepare on your weekends. So hopefully you guys have enough time. We're going to start Monday. I'm going to give you that chart. It's going to be pinned at the top, as always, at the top of our private Facebook group. So you can always enter in your information, your team name and your steps, and then the date as usual. I wanted to feel like I'm missing something. I just want to thank you guys for being a part of this little challenge. They're fun. And if you're not a part of it, I mean, there's a lot of people in our group that aren't a part of it and still following along. I think that still offers motivation, maybe even some accountability, seeing what everyone's doing. You're in there in the group. You know, I'm glad that everyone doesn't feel like they have to be. I hope that there's no, like, we don't try to make you feel guilty or anything if you're not involved in it. I think they're fun. If it's for you, then fantastic. If it's not, if you want to sit back and enjoy and watch, then maybe some people are even checking their own steps with other people's steps. So still feel free to post your steps that day, take a picture of it and put it up and let everyone know how you're doing. That's fantastic, again, for accountability. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for being in our group. We're almost at a year at this time, which is near mind-boggling to me. We started off at a couple months and didn't know that we would have such a fantastic group, such a wonderful group. You guys are amazing, and you amaze me and inspire me every single day. So thank you for being here. We have some other ideas and things we're moving forward with, as always, and we'll keep you up to date with that. But for now, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you inside.